Welcome back, and welcome to Beta 2. This is the day after Beta 2 launched. It is actually Beta 2.02 at the moment because there were some quite interesting bugs going on when Beta 2 was first released. And since I just kind of wanted to get used to what the sweeping changes were, I didn't really make a video that day. So obviously the reason why I haven't been publishing videos the last couple days is that I have been looking at just about everything that there is about Beta 2 because I wanted to be as prepared as possible and be able to share the information with you guys in an easier format to digest than, you know, reading a bunch of patch notes. So first things first, obviously the UI has changed a little here. You can see that the ship HUD, rather. It looks a little different, a little more, what's the word? Not rustic. It looks a little more realistic, I suppose. Not so clean and like hyper stylized. I'm obviously in the Sidewinder. This is a fresh save. The menus navigation has been revamped a little here. You can see I am actually not in a space station here. I'm at Azban Orbital, which is an outpost. I'll show you more of that in a minute. There is now a system map. So when you are in a system, you can, if it loads up, there we go. You can see all the planets, the stars, and then if there are stations, obviously the Azban Orbital that I'm on, then there's Azban City, and then there's a survey station out there. So other than that, there is the main star map. It hasn't changed all too much. It's basically the same, a little bit different. But if you scroll out a little, you'll notice that our bubble that we can play in has elongated. It's more of a pill now. So there are a lot more systems. I think they added something on the order of like 500 systems to the playable area. Hopefully I will be able to make enough cash to get some ships and come out into these farther reaches. Oh no, that's a little bit too far. But get to somewhere like this one, San Goralaru. I'm not even gonna try it. And just kind of like get out there and explore, because that is a new mechanic that has been implemented. You can explore and chart systems now. Obviously stars have been found and the entire galaxy is very visible on a stellar level, but getting into systems, charting planets and what exactly those planets are made of, whether or not they can host life and things like that, that is the exploration mechanic of this game. And you can sell this information to various factions and all that. So that is an interesting mechanic that I would really like to work towards. I'm obviously going to need to make some money to get a ship that can even trek out to here. But hopefully I'll be able to do that within reasonable time. Last night I pretty much was just messing around, but I found that the bounty system has kind of been overhauled a little bit. They have changed the frequency of bounties showing up on random people, and it's a lot easier to like pick up NPCs that have bounties, and the bounties are quite, well, they can be a lot higher. Although the weapon systems and ships have also been balanced for this and can cost quite a bit more. I mean, a kill warrant scanner was over 300,000 credits when I looked last night, and there were like weapons that were like 80,000 credits, like just for like pulse lasers and things like that. So the whole economic system has been revamped. It seems that trade tools are no longer working, which is kind of a bummer for anybody trying to get rich quick, but I can understand why they do it, because obviously, well, I mean, it just made things too easy to make money. They have also revamped the station UI, I guess. There is now a news section here with the Galnet News. You can use these easy buttons just to refuel and get on your way or whatnot. And I believe, yeah, there's a combat bond contact now. I'm not entirely sure how this works. I'm assuming you kill so many people in a war area, you can collect on some sort of voucher. I don't know. Anyways, it's there. It's a new system. I haven't really read too much into it. I haven't seen too much on it. The Universal Cartographics is a place where you can buy and sell information to systems. So, I mean, if I wanted to buy this, I can. And now I know where that is, kind of thing. Other than that, there have been like overhauls to the outfitting system. You can now adjust almost anything on your ship, any system, but I haven't really had too much time doing that because I have been a very, very poor person since everything got wiped when they upgraded to Beta 2. Anyways, let's go ahead and launch, and I will, oh yes, I'm gonna have to go through the pre-flight checklist. This is new. Basically just make sure that you're capable of flying the ship before you lift off, kind of thing. And throttle up, throttle down, landing gear, target ahead, and primary fire. So there we go. I don't know when else that is supposed to show up, but it does show up every time you start a fresh game. I'm assuming it's just to make sure that you know how to fly, and maybe if you change your controls at a station, it'll do that again for the new controls that you set. I don't know. Either way, it's a very minor thing in the game. So really, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna kind of fly around and collect bounties, because I don't have the ability to like go anywhere all that special. I was just gonna see what's in the Aranin system, because last night I just kind of like messed around and I was just flying through systems seeing what was out there. I'm still mask locked, but as long as my cat doesn't destroy my microphone, which she kind of is, basically I'm just gonna fly around in the system, collect some bounties, and try and make some money. Same as old times. Do I have a place locked? I don't understand. That's weird. Something is locked. I'll just lock that destination, and then I can unlock it actually. There we go. That was weird. Oh, you know what? It's because I clicked that place in the star map, and there's no way I can shoot all the way across the known, well, not the known galaxy, but what is out there. So obviously the mechanics for Super Cruise and all that are pretty much the same. You will actually see NPCs flying around in Super Cruise now. That was a change that they made. That's a weird bug going on there. Huh. Something to report to the devs. And then there is, well, there's a much higher rate of interdictions going on, I've noticed at least. And, oh, was that a, yeah, that's a signal source. That's what I'm looking for. Going too fast, though. Anyways, they added more interdictions. They seem to be more piratey interdictions or scan your cargo kind of thing. Where is this? I'm close enough. So you kind of have to watch out for that. Most of these encounters also are piratey or scan your cargo. I don't see anybody though. This seems pretty empty. That's interesting. I wonder if I didn't drop into the unidentified signal source then.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Seems like I don't have it targeted anymore, so I'll have to look for another. which I don't see any. So that's too bad. The conflict zones have been revamped a little bit. Like the intensity actually makes a sizable difference. Like the high intensity zones are going to have ships everywhere, kind of thing. And there are new ring systems. So like they haven't implemented mining yet, which kind of sucks for anybody that's interested in that. But the ring systems, there are like metallic and icy ring systems now that at least add a little flavor to the places you go in. You're going to, I believe Dahan has an icy ring system. So let's get in range. It's Cobra Mark III, mostly harmless, but he is wanted. Don't know how much for, but I know I can at least take him out. As long as he doesn't jump away. Let's see. I actually want to target his cargo hatch. I don't have anything for those guys. But I am going to hit this guy. And I'm gonna need more power to my weapons. Alright. Wow. He is very fast, and seems things are crashing a little. It's obviously much less stable now that they've just released so many large overhauls to the system. But it's not terrible. It's definitely still playable. Just have to accept that there are going to be times when things just don't work. I don't know what this guy's doing. He just seems to like to get hit, I guess. There we go. So that should be a bounty voucher that I can collect on. Should show up. No. There it is. See there, 7,350 credits. That used to be a pretty large bounty, and now it's kind of like middle of the road. Anything over 10,000 credits I consider a large bounty, and anything under 5 is kind of just like not worth it. So we'll go ahead, since there are more people here, check out this guy, see what's up with him, if he's got any wanted any bounties on his head, and if not, we can jump out. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up with him. Oh yes, that's something also that I need to touch on. Oh, did he jump? No, there he is. David Williams. Anyways, what I was saying, he is wanted, is that the flight assist off now actually bleeds speed, just like if you had flight assist on. Jeez. Really brutal, just like hangs going on. And he's just gonna circle around me. Where is he? There he is. But yeah, the flight assist will still bleed speed now, or will bleed speed now. It used to not do that. So that is something to be aware of. Boosting and then turning flight assist off to just kind of cruise at like max speed no longer is an effective way to travel. But it's also not as big of a deal because you don't get dropped off super far out from stations when you drop out of Super Cruise. Before it used to be like close to 20 kilometers, and now it's more like I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. Definitely not over 10 kilometers. So that whole system, that whole issue of like having to like sit there and wait while you getting range to dock with a place, it's no longer really an issue. Very nice. And now I've got 2 bounties. That was only 700 credits though, so that was pretty much not worth my time. Anyways, that is a basic overview of the oh, I can actually show you this too. There are now actually energy wakes. So when NPCs jump out of an instance, you can actually scan this wake if you have the right scanner and see where they went. It seems like, I haven't actually used it yet, so I don't know entirely for sure. But it seems like you can scan this wake, see where they went, and follow them, which is interesting, especially for bounty huntings, because you can actually like chase people around different systems and stuff like that, which seems like really awesome. So that was also a cool little feature they've added that eventually I hope to show you in full detail. But anyways, this video is getting a little long, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you for watching, guys. Like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you disliked it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you next time.